everyone, it's Caroline Lane here, and this is an NCBI presentation on concepts big and small. The importance of teaching concepts to children with sight loss. Children need to learn concepts in order to understand the world around them, and concepts are learned by listening. So we heard it used in the same time every day. It's dinner time, from doing, eating our dinner, and from actions, smells, tastes, sights, sounds, objects, and people involved in what we did when we heard the word. So understanding concepts means that we can follow direction, routine, sequence, and instructions that we come across in everyday life. Children with sight loss do not always have the same visual cues as fully sighted children, so they may have difficulty with incidental learning by seeing or copying, as they're not always accessing visual information from a young age. So how do we teach concepts to children with sight loss? Well, we can do this by helping the child to interact and experiment in the world around them. Talk to and discuss a concept with them and find out what they know and tease out their understanding. So, for example, a bear can be a large animal or a cuddly toy, but I also stand on my bare feet. So think outside the box when teaching, but keep it simple. And find out how your child learns best to be consistent. Before you start, ask your child what they understand about big and small, and perhaps get them to show you. Remember, they may have their own unique language to describe this concept. And you can demonstrate the concept of big and small in so many ways to a child with low vision or no vision, but here are a few ways in which you can help get started. So using a small ball and a big ball, let your child hold and feel and look at these, individually naming them appropriately as big and small. You can have two teddy bears or stuffed animals and put them in front of your child. Get them to cuddle them and describe how they feel. And when they hug the larger one, you can say, that's the big teddy. And when they hug or touch the little teddy, we say, that's the small teddy. And then ask them to hand you the large or the small teddy. You can use building blocks as a tool to teach your child also about big and small. Ask them to compare them and tell you which is the big, which is the small. Using bright colours can help with contrast and might be easier for your child to see if they have some vision. Your child can also use their body to demonstrate to you what big and small is. So you could ask them to take a big step and then a small step. Ask them to make their body as small as they can and then as big as they can. These are particularly good for practice of children with low vision or no vision because they help them learn about their body position in relation to the physical space around them. It's also useful to use everyday objects to help build the understanding of the concepts big and small. So use what you can find at home, pots, pans, vegetables, and it doesn't just teach them the concept, but exposes them to real world experiences as well. And moving on from two objects, you can introduce the idea of smaller and bigger. So you can give the child several items, each of which might be bigger or smaller than the others, like bricks. Ask your child to feel them and explore them and then line them up or give them to you, starting with the smallest all the way up to the biggest or vice versa. You could also use ring stacks or building cups, cars, or pieces of Lego for this. So games and songs you can use also to help your child have fun when learning the concepts of big and small. You can make your own Play-Doh. So the recipe here to a YouTube video to help make Play-Doh, where you can roll out small balls and shapes and big ones, tear them apart and compare them to one another. There's another link here for some lovely songs all about small and big. And think about stories where you could also explain the concept of small and big, such as the Three Little Bears, where the baby bear is smaller than Mummy Bear, who is also smaller than Daddy Bear. So thanks for listening, everyone. And don't forget, NCBI's helpline is at 1850 33 43 53 for more resource ideas to help you and your child. Thanks for listening. Take care and stay safe.